of these. So whether you just want to heat up one or you want to have dinner party for 12, this is Anderson Seafood. And Anderson Seafood is really known as providing seafood to really, really fine restaurants or discriminating chefs. We have one of those chefs here with us right now, Richard Roman. And what is the country style haddock? What do you put on it?
So first of all, it's wild caught, all right? So this is not farm raised fish. Wild caught haddock from cold Atlantic waters near Alaska. So you get this mild flavored white fish, and then it's cheddar, bacon, and cheese, excuse me, cheddar, bacon, and a little bit of potato on the outside. Ooh. So you get this really savory crust and this mild fish, and it's an incredible mouthful of flavor. And by the way, only 200 calories.
Only 200 calories
22
for
grams
fish,
of protein.
Bacon, cheddar, cheese?
Exactly. And it's coming.
Potato?
And potato. And it's coming from Anderson Seafood. They've almost 50 years supplying fine dining restaurants, picky chefs like myself. And I tell you what, this is one of our customer favorites because it's literally from freezer to the oven or the air fryer, and you can see that crust. It's not a heavy crust.
No.
It's just enough to complement the gorgeous haddock. And this is the only haddock, I believe, in the QVC assortment, that, or one of the very few, but it's got that really special country-style crust, and I think everybody loves it. And it comes to you individually frozen,
Those
right?
are big, big pieces.
And you see, this is a full center of the plate entree, and you can see on that crust those little bits of bacon, a little bit of potato, a little bit of cheddar cheese, and all you do is cut this open from frozen, put it in your air fryer for about 12 to 14 minutes, in the oven about 18 minutes. If you do it in a traditional oven, put the broiler on at the last minute or two to crisp it up.
All right, so you're not getting like 6 or 8. You are getting 12 of them. Everything you see here, and I'm putting my hand here so you can see just how big they are. We don't have a lot of these to go around. Our QVC price is normally about $128. We're doing it for $116 and change on Easy Pay, 4 easy payments of $29. And of course, we're going to ship this out to you for free. If you want to go on auto delivery, every 90 days for a year. So, well, first of all, wild haddock.
Yeah.
But then potatoes, cheddar cheese, and bacon, and still about 200 calories.
200 calories, and here's the beauty of it.
Entree.
So many people, first of all, wild caught fish is something that's difficult to find, and you pay a lot of money for it. And we're doing all the work, so you can see on this just the right amount of bacon, not a ton of cheese, just a little accent of cheddar cheese, a little bit of potato. I'm taking this, putting it on a nice sandwich. Dress it up if you want. You know what's great with this is like kind of make a little ranch or a spicy ranch, and you have the best fish sandwich that you will ever have, especially coming up to the season.
Oh my gosh.
Prepare that with some French fries, and you want to talk about delicious. And this is a center of the plate entree too, so there's so many fun things to do with it. But I'm just showing this tray here because this is what it's all about. That wild caught haddock, and then the bacon, the cheddar, the potato into this beautiful crust for that gorgeous fish. Now, haddock is in the cod family, if people don't know haddock, so it's the same white flesh fish, but what I'll say about haddock is it's got just a little bit richer texture, a little bit meatier, so it's a nice bite to it. And I love reading the customer reviews on this because people just love it because it's a flavor combination that they just don't get in a lot of and you would never go through the trouble. Imagine getting the bacon, the potato, the cheddar, and trying to coat
first I'm like gonna have to like, what am I mashing the potatoes?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know, like what's happening? These potatoes are delicious.
Yeah.
And then the cheese, and then the bacon, and then the bread crust. And so here's the thing, if you're someone who has struggled to cook fish that is delicious and that everyone likes, this is basically foolproof.
That's right.
It comes out perfectly. It is fancy enough for a dinner party, but easy enough that if you just on, say, Tuesday night, you need to get dinner on the table quickly. Take it out frozen. We're giving you 12 of these. So if you're just serving you and someone else, once a week, 6 weeks worth of dinner.
Think about it. Think about this is 6 dinners for 2. What would you pay if you went out to a restaurant? And I think about being able to get not only wild caught fish, but completely prepared for you by the Anderson team. So it's got that crust. You don't have to worry, how am I going to make this fish? I'm literally taking it from freezer to oven. For me, I don't know about you, life is fast paced, right? I'm thinking about dinner about 20 minutes before it's time to eat. Take these out of the freezer in your air fryer and you have a delicious entree.
Do you know, I'm totally with you. Lots of times I'm coming home from work and I call my husband as soon as I get in the car and I say something like,
what are we eating?
What should we do?
What's
so
for dinner?
I like the idea that by the time I get home, he could easily put this in the air fryer, get out a bag of salad greens, and we have a gorgeous dinner. Fewer than 400 to go around now, going very quickly. For everyone just joining us, Rick, Take me through again this flavor profile, how it's made.
So, okay, first of all, it starts with the fish, and this is a great shot to show you. You have that gorgeous white-fleshed haddock, which has a nice meaty texture but a mild flavor. And then on the outside, we've crusted it with bacon, cheddar, and potato. But notice how that crust is just enough to add that gorgeous savory flavor. So you get the savoriness of the cheese, the smokiness of the bacon, and the little crisp of the potato. And it's still delicate. I mean, fork, it just flakes apart, and you get bite after bite. And I can't emphasize enough, wild-caught fish, whenever you can get wild-caught fish, I always recommend it. At Anderson Seafood, we're always trying to bring wild-caught. And in this case, it's one of our customer favorites because it combines all those great flavors and none of the work.
So yummy.
You would, I mean, think about this. This is a crust I think you would like to have almost on anything, but who's going to go through the trouble? Chop up bacon and potatoes and cheddar?
Rachel has the chicken coming up that's wrapped in bacon and cheese. I'm never making that. This, I can get it. I can get it home and very easily make a 5-star restaurant entree. Look at that, a little bit of asparagus, some rice. You're ready to go. This is truly the fish for people who say they don't like fish. So if you're trying to, maybe get your family to eat fish, this is perfect because it's that familiar home style kind of comforting flavors of the potato, the cheddar cheese, the bacon on the most mild fish.
Mild fish, and I've said it before, if you didn't hear us, 200 calories, but still—
I can't even get over that, because they're big sizes.
22 grams of protein, so you're getting this great piece of fish that, by the way, it's wild caught, so it's fed in the wild, right? It's coming out of the cold waters near Alaska, so you're getting that great quality fish, and then that crust on the outside to give it all that flavor, so all the work's done.
So good. Okay, we're getting really limited. It is last call, a couple hundred left, and then it will be completely sold out, and that includes auto delivery. If you want auto delivery, we can send it out to you every 90 days for a year. But again, 5.5 ounces. Please don't think when Richard says 200 calories that you think you're like getting 2 bites and you're done.
Oh, no.
Especially when you say things like cheddar cheese, potato, and bacon.
I know. It's almost hard to believe sometimes.
Like, this is a big 5.5 ounce portion, 200 calories, loads and loads of protein, all of the healthiness of the fish, and that crust. I'm gonna just take it right off of here. I wanna show you, it's almost all fish, very little crust.
Oh yeah, so the crust, this is the way that we've done it too. We've top crusted it too. So when you put this in the oven or air fryer, you put it bottom side down so you don't lose any of that crust. A lot of times fish have some crust at the bottom, you lose it.
Oh, let's show this.
So we've done it. So the bottom is clean.
No crust.
This goes to the bottom of the tray, but then when you put it down, you get all that gorgeous crust. You can see the bacon, the cheddar, potato. This crisps up. If you do it in a traditional oven, we want you to put the broiler on at the end, but in an air fryer, about 12 to 14 minutes, and it comes out golden brown and delicious.
It is delicious, and it's gonna go. If you want it, don't wait. Everybody's shopping for it. We're off to a big, busy start with our cinnamon bread from Jenny Lee, and now this center of the plate entree, 12 of them. You couldn't get 2 at a restaurant for that. 12 of them, 4 easy payments at $29.09. But thank you so much. I love when you're here because it means I'm gonna eat really good seafood. And you're a nice guy, but I really like that seafood.